I just created my Nova character. I'll show her whenever we get the series up. That's tomorrow, question mark? I kind of feel like it would be the 24th, but isn't maintenance day early? So maybe it is tomorrow. I don't know. In any case, there is a quest we have to do before we do this. Main quest? I don't know if it's a main quest. I wouldn't consider it to be a main quest. Don't tell me it's already gone. Where is it? Is it already gone? What? Ah, there we go. Event quest. Never mind. I panicked for a second there. Should have been an all instead of suggestions. Invitation from S. I have no idea who S is. The Cold Dark Star. Oh, look at this. A letter came from the Kalis I still don't know how to pronounce that. Kali? I have no idea. I think they call it Kalis Parliament. They sent it without the usual frivolity and pomp. A rather unsettling invitation from sources unknown is shaking the once sturdy foundations of Calphion. You may have heard of it already, this invitation from S. We are in need of your sharp mind. We plan on capturing the offender and make them pay for their crime. What crime? What? What crime has been committed? I'm so confused, Black Spirit. Come to the Kalis Parliament. Time is of the essence. I knew they'd be summoning us. A letter from them obviously couldn't be over an ordinary incident. Let's go. The Black Spirit says the Kalis Parliament, oopsies, says the Kalis Parliament summoned us over for some serious matter. Go meet with Herman Thracio, the Kalis, I'm going to stumble over that word every single time, chairman at the capital city of Calphion. Gotta admit, Black Spirit, it's a long way to Calphion. It's a very, very long way to Calphion. Oh god. Automatically use sprint, that's new. Condition of use. Artisan trainer level 1 or what's my level? Training artisan. Jesus, I don't know what order this shit goes in. It would go apprentice, skilled, artisan. Therefore, I'm not high enough. No, that's not what I wanted. Can we go back? Ranking? No, definitely not what I wanted. I wanted to know what order, like, it actually goes in. Whatever. Boom. Made it. It wasn't as tedious as I was dreading, so that's nice. Now, good old Herman. How's it been? I haven't seen you in a while, actually. It's been a while. I invite you to the place where the star that once fell due to cowardice returns to shine in the clear skies of Calphion once more. What? What? A star fell from the sky because it was a coward, and now it's going back to the sky? Are you speaking literally or metaphorically? Because neither makes sense to me. Does it have anything to do with the fact that I haven't done the Odalita content and I don't really remember much of the Star's End content, if I'm going to be honest with you? I kind of just sort of tuned out that entire land mass because it sucked that it was so high level and I was annoyed that someone had to do it with me. I don't remember the content of that. Though we may not be able to see each other face to face, may we transcend time and space to usher in a new era with the Cold Dark Star. No one ever says Cold Dark Star in a positive way, and yet you are. Weird. The Cold Dark Star. This is the invitation from the so-called S. Can you please be a little more explicit? No. This one. Tip of one's tongue. This invitation is not some simple prank. We believe their goal is the conquest of Calphion. Who would dare do such a thing? Their intentions are pretty clear, don't you think so? Thanks to the abundant blessing of Ilion over this land, their plan won't be so easy. I mean, I have no idea what plan you're talking about. That letter said barely anything. I think you're just clutching at straws at this point, or this plot is really poorly written, which is usually the case with BDO. It's not well written at all. Story is definitely its weakest point. The Parliament seems to be thrown into chaos due to the invitation sent by Mysterious S. Let's listen in on the conversation. Well, I swear to God, if you guys don't start making sense, I'm gonna punch you. Chat. Listen to Dalfad Castellion's opinion. The tension brought by these words aren't negligible. The tension aren't negligible. A+ for grammar. But we did not receive similar warnings. But did we not receive similar warnings like this before? You did? How long ago? And in each of those instances, the culprit was a fiery protester illegally occupying the Calthian slum. Shielding themselves with something as sacred as a star and making it appear to be more than it actually seems to be. But were just a ploys they hope will ravage through and divide the people like a hurricane as they wait in the shadows. I seriously can't believe they still have fucking typos and grammatical errors in this day and age in this game. How hard is it to hire a fucking translator who can speak English competently? Like, is it that difficult? Or even after they've translated it from Korean, get some random ass person off the street who speaks English as a first language to fix your grammar. Like, it's a very low bar to pass, and they've just failed since the inception of this game, and I just can't fathom how they continue to do it. Like, it's not okay. Why is no one pulling them up on this, and why don't they care? Remember their mantra, a new age. Skill instructor Von Maren, is that the guy down near by it's not industrial, but the workspace in Calthian? I'm not quite familiar with his name, has seized the one who is spreading such nonsense and sent them to the underground dungeon. Well, I mean, is free speech not a law in Calthian? It sounds like it isn't. So it's only a matter of time until the truth behind this shiny invitation is revealed. Oh, was it like gilt and gold or something? Why is it shiny? Do you think the protesters have grown large enough to come up with such a plot? It doesn't seem like them to spread such strange tales while coming up with this plan. Listen to Dominic Ernie's opinion. In actuality, these invitations were targeted. Wasn't it a singular invitation? Were targeted and sent to specific individuals, including each one of us here. Oh, you each received a letter. Okay, then who else did? The first to receive this invitation was none other than Lehard Motenen, the High Ileonian priest. Oh, so other people did receive them. Based on Lord Delphad Castillion's speculations, these should have been spread to parts of the slums. These should have been spread to... What does that mean? The one who sent the invitation has no interest in those places. This is truly the works, plural, of one who seeks to expose the Church of Elion as a cult. What? I'm so confused. Is the star concept a different religion to the Church of Elion? Oh, I don't know. It's been so long since I've actually dealt with the lore of this game. And to be fair, it's good lore. They just implement it so crappily and shoddily in the game that I'm not surprised I don't remember any of this. But what do you mean? This is truly the works of one who seeks to expose the Church of Elion as a cult. Where in the letter did it say that? And sorry, I know I don't get so riled up by the story, but it's been a while since I played video, and now I'm just irritated at everything that's not right with it. And the fact that they were able to spread these without a trace proves that this is someone who is deep within the institution. The institution of what? Your parliamentary institution? Thankfully, Lehard what a stupid last name. Motenen? That's a single T. Discovered someone who was seeking a book that was deemed a... What? He discovered someone who was seeking a book that was deemed as a forbidden book. How did he find this person, would be my question. And what is the book? He's currently calmly reading through the Book of Elionism Doctrines. But once the interrogation starts, we'll have no choice but to talk. Who's he? Is the prisoner calmly reading through the Book of Elionism Doctrines? Or is the trainer dude who captured him reading the forbidden book? Because then why would the prisoner still be reading the forbidden book if it's forbidden? But then why is the trainer reading it if it's forbidden? I don't get it. This is terrible plot. It's horrible. They really should just hire a writer with competence to get this shit done. Listen to Eleanor Late's opinion. What if someone unfamiliar in these lands is walking around nowadays? What if someone unfamiliar in these lands is walking around nowadays? Wouldn't that be every fucking tourist in Calthion? What kind of a statement is that? The writer of this invitation is not someone from Calpheon. Yeah, again, it's a very metropolitan area. There are a lot of foreigners currently in Calpheon. It's probably the works of an Ahab sent from Odalita. Wow, now we're getting racist as well as having a typo. An enemy nation of Camasylvia, our ally. God, you're clutching at straws. They can cover up their faces all they want, but they will never escape the eyes and ears of the late Merchants Guild. God, I can't believe you just pulled the racist straw. What if she is someone? Why she? The letter didn't have a gender. Is someone close to the Queen of Odalita? You spelled it correctly this time. And have there ever been sightings of the Ahab in these lands? Not that I remember. One of my guild members are active in Odalita as a member of the Kalicha? Should probably do the Odalita content, hey? Guild, and can provide evidence. Evidence of what? An Ahab in Calpheon? You just asked, had any Ahab been in Calpheon? So obviously you don't know if there has been. Yet apparently someone can provide evidence even though you don't know that that's true. This makes no sense. She claims she's innocent of writing the invitation. Who the fuck is she? The person in the prison cell that was reading the forbidden book that was sending out the invitations is a she. So you've imprisoned a woman who's apparently doing a lot. She claims she's innocent of writing the invitation, that she's only here looking for someone. Well, why won't she tell us who she's looking for? And then why did she have the invitations if she didn't write them? Was she looking for someone to pass on the invitations? Why did she have the invitations? And if she's looking for someone, why did she have a forbidden book? Or is a forbidden book a second person entirely and just your pronouns have made it very unclear? I'm so confused. But once the interrogation begins in the underground dungeon, she will talk. It's funny that you call it an underground dungeon, because where the hell else is a dungeon going to be? Also, this could be a means to strengthen our alliance with Camasylvia further. You don't know she's an Ahab! I don't understand who wrote this, but they deserve to be fired and never be given a writing job ever again in their life. I understand your sentiment, but such action may throw us all in danger. What, interrogation? There's no need to further worsen an already strained relationship, no. A strained relationship with whom? Camasylvia? Didn't you say it's going to fix the relationship, yet you're saying it will work? You guys. Listen to Diovan Grolan's opinion. Please say something particularly intelligent and scintillating, because I can't handle the rest of the fools at the table. Everyone, look at this invitation. I don't think it's any of those imprisoned in the dungeon at the moment. Oh, so you are insinuating there are multiples. So you've got one person who handed out the invitations, one person who was reading the forbidden book, and some other random chick who was just trying to look for somebody but was randomly imprisoned, though it's entirely possible she's the first person who was handing out invitations, though for why, I do not know. So probably only the two people then. Now, can you tell me why you think this? While groundless claims were made in this invitation, not much was said in the invitation at all. S, the star that once fell due to cowardice. Can someone explain that line to me? Is it just me that thought of this when reading these invitation? This reminds me of Guy Seddick, the king who passed due to the poisoned wine served by his servant. What? Are you saying or implying that the use of poison is cowardice? Is cowardly? Because I'd have to disagree with you on that point. And I thought you were insinuating the person with S themselves committed the cowardice act? Cowardic? Anywho. The dead king has returned to life. Is that what you're trying to say? I highly doubt it. It's been a long time since his followers were eradicated. Oh! Is Nova the daughter of this dude who was poisoned, perhaps? How long ago did this person rule? Was he the last king? Or did he come sometime previously in the line? God, now I have to Google the lineage of the Calpheon throne. It's been a long time since his followers were eradicated. Yeah, your long time is ambiguous. You're going to have to be more specific. Why are we looking at this? If what Lord Diovan Grolan is implying is true, this parliament would be destroyed to make way for the throne. Well, yeah, I suppose, if your country is technically a monarchy and a rightful heir comes back, then technically, yeah, you got a problem. And, oh, is that the actual throne? It can't be, because there's a person sitting on top of it. And as it always has been, That bloodline would reignite nice hopeless wars to satisfy their endless ambitions and reap in the taxes to support it. What the I'm sorry. Wow, you've got some racist chick at the table, and now you've got some dude who's been, I don't know, monarchist? I don't know. He's implying that any ruler has endless ambition for starters, and that they would then use their endless ambition to continually engage in war and just tax the people for it. What a generalist statement. Aren't you a representative of the people? Please refrain from speaking of such things. Aren't you a representative of the entirety of Caltheon? Why don't you refrain from speaking of such things? I won't deny that it was something that was on the tip of my tongue. For a brief moment, I remembered those stifling times. Because one king was a dick, you're going to condemn any other monarch that falls after. Wow. Punished for the sins of the father. The commandments of Callus acts as a systemic moral and social code that we must... Yep, I don't agree with the code if all that bullshit you spoke is truth. Waiting on the culprit. Why are you calling me Viveron all of a sudden? You've never used my surname. Ever. Why? Is that a mistake in the translation? Code? Whatever. V. I feel there's no need to continue our discussion any further. Yeah, it's clear not getting anywhere. We need to go talk to these supposed culprits in your underground dungeon. Could you go meet with the prisoners at the underground dungeon? I'm not asking you to uncover anything right away. Wait, why is it me? Why does the task fall to me? Do I look like a professional interrogator to you? Don't you have people to do this job who are, competent? But with your wide array of experiences and sharp mind, I'm sure you can discover something. Yeah, so could someone who's trained in interrogation. The Callus chairman, Herman Ferracio, feels there's no need for any further discussion. Well, because discussion is moot when you have no facts. He asks you to meet with the captured individuals under suspicion of relation to the invitation from S. Go to the Calvian underground dungeon. It's so stupid that you call it that. Okay, I will do that for nothing else and to get the hell away from you idiots. Alright, let's cross the river. Sorry, who are you? Vespa. I will go on foot. Wait, what? Meet with the Calvian. Oh, sorry, I've got to meet the guard first. My apologies. I was getting keen and just going straight out. But why is it still him? Can we get rid of this? Can you just get off? How do we... I can't fix that. Wait, can I get rid of unaccepted quests? Doesn't... Show normal quests. Unaccepted quest is not even an item. God damn it. Okay, so every time I get a new quest, I have to manually tell it to follow that. That is the dumbest thing I've seen all day. Actually, considering the clusterfuck just in there, no, that isn't the dumbest thing I've seen all day. I'm hardly surprised, actually. Wait, who the hell have I not met in this city? Dreaming Shepherd. Who the hell are you? And what do you do here? Oh my god, I've never been in this room in my life. That's a lot of babies in that crowd. Holy shit. Hi, I've never spoken to you either, but apparently it doesn't count as knowing you. Jealous noblewoman. Where's this? Where's this person? Are they downstairs? It's possible. Ow. No, definitely not down. They must be up. Then what? Why couldn't I see them? Oh well, don't care enough. Don't care enough at all. Oopsies, missed the staircase. Alright, we've been in this place a trillion times before. Who are we speaking with? You. What do we got? We have someone who looks barely alive. Oof, in that one. Two glitchy people in that one. Awesome. Several large fellows in that. Shackled Ahib. Oh. So it was an Ahib in the end. I've told you multiple times that I'm not here to fight. However, Think they can handle what will happen once I'm freed from here? Yeah, they're kind of fucked up with that one, I'm not gonna lie. We've got a protester, rando dude. Foolish politicians, we will never welcome back a dead king who raked in so much taxes. What's with the mask? And isn't the king dead? Okay, there are a lot more prisoners here than I expected. I thought I'd just be able to like walk down the line and have a look. You imprisoned an Ileonian priest? Why? I only wanted a deeper look into the teachings of Elion. I never realized the book right next to it was a forbidden book. Oh, she wasn't even looking at the forbidden book. She was looking at the one next to it. Damn, what pricks imprisoned you? Was the jail always this big? I don't remember there being this many people here. Okay, so we've got a protester, the forbidden book, and an Ahib who's looking for somebody. I suspect that was the Ahib. Okay, so we've got 3 people then. Alright, buddy, speak. I have no idea what's going on. This underground dungeon used to be so quiet, but now there's this ruckus. No one would capture a few protesters from the slums, just to serve as an example, but there's a priest of Ilion, and an Ahib here too. Yeah, I know. All wrongfully imprisoned, by the way. How do you breathe in that? I can't see any holes. Point of contact. Nevertheless, we must put an end to this incident before it reaches the ears of the nobility or the civilians. What incident? You've wrongly imprisoned 3 people. It's only an incident of your creation. Thanks to many adventurers, we had finally reduced much of the unrest wrought by trolls or sawmills. But if word gets out that high-ranking priests of the Church of Elion and members of the Chaos Parliament received an anonymous warning and have no idea what to do, please, I beg of you. I feel it's now or never to capture the offender. Yeah, but you didn't gotten the right people. He tells you to talk with the 3 prisoners under suspicion of relation to the invitation from S. Okay, buddy. I don't like you at all. Alright, come here. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is ridiculous. Okay. Also ridiculous is this bright reflection light. Things aren't great with Calvin at the moment. So, how'd you get here? I'm more interested in why'd she get here. And how do her ears stick out from her hood? Do they actually have like holes in the hood for the ears to stick out? Inquiring minds want to know. Her Royal Highness has no interest in this crude piece of land, so she does know the princess. Okay. Her Royal Highness has no interest in this crude piece of land, yet I'm imprisoned here, making such a scene. I'm here solely to find someone, to be precise, one of our people. I was certain there'd be, oh, unless she means Odalita, I don't know. I haven't done that storyline. I don't know what the ruling situation is in Odalita. But I wonder now if she's been consumed by the Black Spirit as well. Oh, yeah, because it's a player character. Yep, Black Spirit. Gotcha. Not much time is left until the day we faced Hadum. Who's Hadum? But she just had to run away, ignoring Her Royal Highness's protection. If she's not here in the capital city of Calphion, where in the goddess's name has she run off to? You weren't particularly informative, but thank you. They say you spread strange stories, but you're saying you were unfairly charged? Am I imprisoned because you truly believe that the dead king has returned? It's not the first time such strange rumours have been spread, so I'm surprised why you're all making such a big deal out of it. And I wasn't the only one who spread the rumour. I only heard it from someone. Yes, it was some old lady. You probably don't know, but there is a famous old lady in the slums who said it while she was napping. Interesting. From the pile of blackened ash, a young eagle raises its head. When the eagle spread its golden wings, the air froze over and frost covered the flower petals as the cold winter swept in. The cold winter! That's clearly the realm of the dead. It could literally just be winter as well. Ugh, I'm getting goosebumps again. That's it, I swear. Yep, you were of no use to me either. And you, my dear. For someone who read the Forbidden Book, you look quite calm. If that was my sin, then I will accept it and take my punishment. That said, I'm not part of some cult that betrayed Ilion, and I have no idea why it's still deemed as a forbidden book. The book is about the era, so you did actually read it. Please tell me it's not the one you currently have in your hands. The book is about the era of King Dahad Sadik, who reigned prior to Gaisarik, the last king of Calphion. The tale itself wasn't anything special. Okay, so it's her grandfather, not her grandfather, Nova's grandfather. Just something about the basement of the royal palace of Calphion. Ooh, this is intriguing. The king practically lived in the secret lab he built in the basement. 1, are we about to go there? 2, how did no one know there was a secret lab? Yeah, I know secret implies no one knows, but like, he's a king. How the fuck did no one know about it? And 3, what was it for? Something notable was, besides the king, wait, what? That first little 3-word thing doesn't make any sense. Only students of the Holy College were allowed inside the secret lab. You mean the Valkyries? The plot thickens. I'm not sure why it's deemed as a forbidden book. It only confirms that the king cared about the children who later became his royal guard. Yeah, what's so bad about that? I mean, obviously the lab, I would say, but what was he doing in the lab that was so forbidden? Okay, buddy, you really need to let all 3 out. It's not doing you any favors, leaving them in there. So, any progress or developments you'd like to share? They're all innocent, let them all out. Of course, I'm not expecting much right now, but the other Parliament members spoke very highly of you. Otherwise, it'd be difficult. Obviously, it'd be very difficult for anyone to find something out so soon. Not really, if you have an interrogator good at their goddamn job. Rising star. There's still plenty left to arrest. There's still plenty left to arrest. 1, it grammatically makes no sense, but 2, how many more innocent people are you going to arrest just for the sake of suspicion? That's not how it works. Including a visit to the Dice farm as well. I don't even know where that is, but why that place specifically? Who's at the Dice farm, you ask? Well, there's a slightly disturbed woman there. No, bruh, I'm more interested in the Forbidden Book and the lab. Can we follow that route? That's far more exciting than some slightly disturbed woman at this farm I don't know. I don't know, we've let her be there until now, and now we're told to bring her in. Why? Just because she's a little few screws loose doesn't mean she needs to be arrested. Jesus, that escalated quickly. She was apparently a noble of high stature back when Calphion was still a kingdom, and as a royal handmaiden, she was quite close to the king. However, after personally witnessing the poisoning of the late King Gaisarik, she went mad. Rumour says she was already saying weird things before the incident. Anyways, she has long since laid down everything and only spends her day in prayer. Good God, that sounds boring. But it looks like members of the Callous Parliament seem rather concerned with this. They seem concerned by a lady at a farm, minding her own business and dedicating her days to prayer. Yes, I can totally see why that would be concerning. Not. Even if her words are the mere utterings of a crazed person. Also, you know, mental health. Let's just not throw everybody into one basket, okay? There are different issues at hand. The Calphion Underground Dungeon Guard Officer, what a bloody mouthful of a title, tells you to go meet with a woman who once served as a handmaiden to the royal family of the former king of Calphion, but now is living out the rest of her days at the Dias farm. Why though? Why there? Push and target dreaming woman. Okay, hold on, lady. I gotta activate this shit. Because apparently the game doesn't want it to do it automatically. Oh, bugger. I left my horse back at the freaking Parliament. Where is this farm, BT Dubs? Oh, it's literally right there. Heh, what do you know? She didn't go far from her forward position. You know, it's really not that far. Surely we can just run it? I'm gonna regret this in 2 seconds, aren't I? Although, to be fair, V has pretty good speed thanks to the crystals in her boots. If I just didn't hit everybody along the bloody way, it wouldn't be so bad. Yes, we're all going to enjoy her antics together. It's been a while since I played this game and seen the sights in Calphion and enjoyed the music. I've always liked the music in this game. Man, she's got some stamina. Nice work, V. Is this a farm with windmill? Good God, the wheat is as tall as I am. Hello, farm. Sick and an old lady. Apparently, not all there in the head. Oh yeah, we've been here before. Because I remember these people. Though, funny that she's got the kid next to him, but the kid isn't even in the picture. Huh. Anywho, you, the lady in prayer. Oh my God, that is so bright and reflective. Jesus Christ. I know she's got grey hair, but I gotta say, they don't age characters well in this game. I pray for your safe return. Obviously the princess. Wait. That's the exact same portrait old mate is painting outside. Pfft, cheap. Listen to the mutterings of the woman. Elion has always protected me, so I'm sure you'll return without incident. Oh, there's no need to be gloomy. Raise your head. Return safely from this expedition. Expedition, but not exile? Then you can reveal yourself for the first time to the people. Where has she been hiding this entire time as well? I know in the trailer it showed that she was in some sort of like a monastery or religious place, but that doesn't really tell me much. So why are you so full of fear? Is it perhaps because of your mother? Actually, that's a good point. Who was it? Yo, King Gyseric, who were you married to? And is she still alive? Is it perhaps because of your mother? As I mentioned before, there's no reason for you to be shunned. Because of her mother or because of who she is? When they first lay their eyes on you, they will let out a great gasp of awe. If someone looked at me and gave out a great gasp of awe, I'd be very concerned. You no longer need to live hidden in the dark underground. That sucks, but where? The next in line to the throne is none other than the woman's voice fades away and her words are no longer audible. Tell her about the invitation from S. Oh my god, I just had a moment. I actually called my character a name starting with S. Oh, that's even funnier. Oh man, assuming the invitation itself is from the Nova character and someone else didn't send it. God, that's ironic. Wow. It was sent to the Callous Parliament. I knew it. Is she actually communing with this Nova chick? Or is she not? Still walking among the living. Where? Where could you be? Thought I was forgotten. Never thought I'd be called again. I've never betrayed, not even once. Elion does not abandon. Awakened Eagle. Oh, Elion, thank you for allowing me to fulfill my final wish. I've kept as a secret to myself for all these years. Are you a messenger? Do I bloody look like a messenger lady? Truly, I thank you so much. I knew this day would come. Now I can finally lay down my past. As soon as I finish this prayer, I shall embrace a new beginning. Take this. The trunk? I've watched over it for a long time with a thankful heart. After listening to what's written in the invitation from S, the woman gives thanks and tells you to take what's inside her box. Okay, what's in the box? A box of a woman lost in an unknown past. There is a blindingly shiny necklace. Everything that's gold in this place is blindingly shiny, albeit covered in dust, and a slightly old but special looking book. Golden Eagle Talon Necklace. A necklace adorned with an eagle's talon said to have been gifted to those closest to Dahadasetic, the former king of Calphia. Wait, if he's the former king, what was his son? A pure moonlight stone is engraved in the necklace as well, said to give off a radiant golden hue and reflecting light. After Dahadasetic passed away during the Valencia expedition. Oh, he didn't even die at home. That's so sad. These necklaces were no longer made, so it is said to fetch a hefty price when sold in stores due to their rarity. 30 million, nice. Is that purely for me to sell? Elion, Tome of the Sun. Oh, this is an equipable tome? You want me to get rid of my Changa Shadakan Tome of Wisdom? Sacrilege. A contribution XP plus 10%. Pfft, who wants that? A tome written by Dahadasetic, king of Calphion, himself during the Valencia expedition to conquer the Black Desert. This item needs... Why? Why was he in the Black Desert? That's so far away from Calphion. How much land did they possess back in that age? It wasn't even that long ago. It's only 2 generations. May the clear skies of the kingdom of Calphion shine under Elion's sun for eternity. Then why are we talking about stars if we're talking about Elion and the sun? For I shall break through the desert sandstorms unscathed to lead my star back to you. To lead my star back to you. I have no idea. They all speak in bloody riddles. Okay. What's the next quest? Oh, maybe the book. Maybe the book. That's not the right button. The book. Oh, yeah. Oh, but if I click on it, I just equip it, right? Is that all we get until Nova comes out? That can't be it, surely.
Professional painters within the castle.
Really? That's it? We don't report back to the Parliament? Wet. That can't be it, surely. That seems too short. It seems like it's only half a quest. What about those people in jail? Yeah, no, that's the end of the quest line. That's it. Okay, well, I mean, I hope we get some more answers once Nova's in, with her Awakening quest and Succession quest, because otherwise that's a massive cliffhanger. And again, those poor people just stuck in the dungeon. Are we ever going to let them out? Do they ever get to see the light of day ever again? So many questions. So, hopefully, within a matter of days, we'll have some of the answers. Question mark?